I know you have a beautiful vision about your own school and how you want to start it, but you must not forget that your location is very important to be able to meet with the kind of school that you have in mind. And that is what I want straight about. So if you're out there and you've been thinking of how to build your own school and you were confused on where to start from, then this content is for you. Come on, let's go. Hello guys and welcome once again to my channel. It's still your girl Lilian, and today we are going to the 5 steps you need to starting your own school. I don't know what has been holding you back from pushing on and starting your own school, but I really want you to do that. So you don't need to continue to just teach in someone else's school when you know that there's a good place for you to build your own, and you see that vision in your heart. You see the hunger, you see the passion, you see your ability to solve a problem for a certain group of people. So this video is for you. And don't forget to subscribe and join the family for more. All right, coming to these steps, we have the number one as your vision. You cannot trade your vision as an educator. If you're someone who really cares about building a school or starting one thing that you must have at the back of your mind is creating a vision for the school. The vision becomes what is propelling you and telling you that you can go for it. When I started my own school, actually, guys, it came more like not just a vision, but also a conviction. I saw a need. I saw that it had a place to, I saw that there was a need for this, for what I could offer. And not just because there was a need, but I knew I had a solution to someone's problem that I knew I was able to meet based on my capacity as an educator. So at that moment, I didn't know how it was possible. But guess what, guys? This is what the conviction did for me. It went from just a vision to a conviction. A conviction is more like understanding that this is what you need to do. This is part of what you are called to do by God. So I had to take up that conviction and work with it with the vision to be able to start working towards my school. And that was how we started. The vision was very clear. What kind of school do I want to start? What kind of pupil do I want to raise? Who do I want to affect exactly? It was a clear picture in my mind. So I took that step to building my own school, and that was the secret for me. So the first step you need to take is to have a vision. That vision becomes like a compelling power. That is what keeps you going, even when you've not seen all the results. It tells you that this is your target towards this. This is what propelled you to start off in the first place. Not just because someone told you that the money is there, because you might not even see anything in the beginning, yes. So, but because you have something that is way bigger than just the money that will come out of it, but also a vision and a mission, and also a conviction to what you want to do, to the kind of people you want to affect, to the lives that you want to model, to the people that you want to touch through the school platform. Because I believe for me that education is not just one-sided. It's not just about the academic, it's about raising an all-round balanced child. And that has been the target for me and even for my school. So number two is your location. Now, if you're not subscribed to this channel and you're getting this valuable content, I think it's time for you to subscribe. Join the family. All right, number two is your location. Mm, This is very, very important. I know you have a vision. You have a kind of school that is in your mind that you want to start. You have a kind of school that you have a clear picture of what that school should look like. But you need to think about your location. A location that matches your vision. You can go to a location that have more of teenagers and you think of setting up a school for primary, for the basic level, a school for K-12. You don't see your environment that has more of this age to go for this. But instead, it is in your place to study the environment, study the location, and be able to know what kind of school would thrive in this location. Is this location in line with the kind of vision I have? Can I be able to bet this in this location? Many people would always tell you start off with the primary school or basic as it's called here. But it doesn't mean you should. You could also build with a secondary school, depending on the templates that you have at hand in your starting phase. Your level of experience and exposure and knowledge could be to start off with the secondary. And if you kick off with the primary, the truth is that you might not be able to carry out the managerial functions that come with the primary. Thereby, you are lacking in this place, whereas you could have used this, maximized this, and then gradually grown in this. So sometimes we trivialize the one that we are so good at. So, what is your vision template like? When you know your vision template, you get a location that matches what you want to build. And you might be thinking of, how do I get my location? What do I do? First is get a place that matches what you have in mind. Then within that particular place, ask, try to find out how you can get a particular place. Now, I would always advise if one that is starting new, most often it's preferred that you go for a lease. Or if you are able to get a place that is quite affordable that you could pay, but the truth is going for a lease is much more um, effective and efficient. So if you get your location, the area you want the school to be in, the area, what it takes in that area, what are the things that this area might request or require of me to be able to kick off this thing. The next thing is your finance. The next step is your finance. I have a vision. I have a location that matches my vision. Now, am I able to put this place with the current budget that I have and be able to create that avenue to start off? So you need to set out your budget ahead of time. You need to bring out, this is the amount I have at hand, and these are the things I need to put in place to kick off. Fortunately, in Africa, you can start off a school without doing all the necessary registrations. You could just do some minor registration if need be, depending on your location. Actually, there's some locations that you can start off. You know that this is a growing phase. This is a phase of trying to find out how things are going to work out. And you would have less interference at that phase because no child that's coming from the school is taking any major exam at that point in time. If there be any need for any major exam that would arise in the nearest future, they're not going to rest under your school. They're still going to work in collaboration with other schools that are duly registered to be able to do it. So, what do you care about in these phases? With the current budget that I have, what are the necessities that I can put in place to start off? Go for the most important things. Do I need a seat? My teacher's desk? What? A chalkboard? Um, some writing materials, some books that you should have in the school. If need be, parents want to buy from you. You bring those things together with your budget, working with your budget. Some things you might need them in the future, but don't be scared that the finance you have now cannot get all of those things. You could get the basic things to start off teaching. And then as you have more registrations, remember every registration is coming with a payment. So you could start using that payment to immediately add things to the school. You don't need to wait till end of the term. As they are paying, probably the next week you're going to get a new thing that people need. The upper week you're getting a new thing. You're getting you're so you're consistently trying to get the things that you need. And that is why this is the third most important step to take. Putting your budget in order and buying the necessary facilities, materials, equipment that you need to kick off. Once you have your location set up, you have the place that you need. You've gotten that place that you need to meet with that vision. The next thing is getting these basic materials. And when you have that, can I shock you? The fourth most important thing, guys, please subscribe for more. All right, the first most important thing is your marketing strategy. So I'm going to be making a video on marketing strategy where I will teach you all the juicy things. But this is the first step that you need to take: marketing. Now, mind you that where you might be establishing your school might be in the midst of other schools. You need to have a good marketing strategy, how to penetrate and make sure that people get to know about your school. You might not even have all the evidence at hand already by having pupils or students that have gone through your school who could serve as your instrument to get the reviews. But you're just starting off, and some people might not even know you or know the things, the kind of thing that you're capable of, or the kind of product results you're capable of giving. So your marketing strategy or your best strategy would be going one on one on a deep level, on a rooted level to those people. When I started off, actually, someone told me to go for the big announcements platform whereby I was going to go through a man that was going to announce and tell everybody about me. But then when I went in deep within that location that I was starting off, because the truth is, someone from far ain't going to send you their children, except they know you personally and they want to send you because they trust you. But outside that, the people that you're going to start with are more likely to be people within that location, people who are very close to that location. They are definitely the kind of people that you're going to start your school off with. So now that you have that kind of people around you, now that you have that kind of environment, just going to make big announcements is not enough. You need to go to the grassroots level to be able to come into those people and give them the reason why they should trust you and trust what you're capable of and what kind of school that you're building. So your closer communication with them helps you want to penetrate them. It helps you to meet with them. It helps you to share your story with them, share your vision with them, and it helps them to trust you because they can reach you and they could trust you by the words you were able to say to them. So your marketing is very important. The first step is your marketing. If you take care of your marketing very well, you make your flyers, the small school flyers, you go round, you go in, you go down, you go deep, and you make sure that you spread your message around like wildfire. You'll be amazed at the kind of results you're going to get. And don't hide yourself in this place within that territory, especially make sure you have your banners, you have your flyers, you have your posters all around that area. That is another marketing strategy that you could use, and that is your number four step. So once you've taken those first steps, then the final step is employment. Now let me tell you this thing: you cannot remove employment from everything when you're starting your own school, because you're not going to run the school all by yourself. If you've done your marketing very well, you're going to be needing one person at least to help you if the number of the pupils that you have is practically small. And for those reasons, you must be intentional about who you are employing and remove sentiments to choose who your teacher is going to be. You can go for one, but don't ever throw away applications. Probably because you feel that I'm just starting off new, I don't want much people. Don't discard people that come in for application. Allow them to apply and drop their phone numbers or their emails or their WhatsApp number